Hello, we are looking at gate 54 and we are looking at the fourth line, which is called Enlightenment, Endarkenment. When you come to this fourth line, it is the only line that is intrinsically different from the traditional I Ching. In the purity of its nature, there is no description. The transpersonal aspect is the socializing aspect. This is the ability to really be able to read the other in order to find or to be available for the opportunities that come to the fourth line. When we move into the upper trigram, we have the ability to externalize and transpersonalize. The 54 wants to be recognized for its value and compensated accordingly. This is the line of prayer. Not necessarily prayer as concretized through the dogma of any particular religion, but it's the deep pressure to be recognized by the forces that control the mechanics. Through banging into things in the lower trigram, you get to realize that there's a mechanic at work and that you must have access to the right knowledge. You must be on the right geometry in the right timing in order to be able to move through in the hierarchy. You also need the understanding that there are different rungs of the ladder above you, and the people on those rungs, well, they're no more in charge of anything than you are. They're just continuing aspects in the hierarchy. Here there is a need to be recognized by the establishers of the hierarchy, the gods or the demons, the angels. And yet, at the same time, No Ra said to us that this line means nothing at all. There is a lifetime learning that reads, here in this most mystical of positions, there is neither an exaltation nor detriment, for in truth, they are the same. The Alpha and the Omega, the end and the beginning. There is no description possible. Each planet will manifest this energy uniquely, with absolutely no guarantee that its effects will even be perceived. However, the potential is always there. The fuel for transformation at its purest level. There is no polarity, no specific planetary accent. Well, it doesn't really tell you very much about how people with this activation operate on the mundane plane. So you benefit here from understanding the nature of structure. The fourth line is here to externalize their harmony with the first line. They're here to externalize influence. They are here to achieve influence through secret relationships. When Ra was asked if he believed in enlightenment, he would reply that an enlightened person is half a person. He said that it's obvious because you've got to take into account that there is another side to all of that. So here is the great balance. Some people are asking to be recognized by the light, and some are asking to be recognized by the darkness. We have both, the yin and the yang, the black and the white. It's all there. The influence externalized by the 54-4 is either the light of influence or the darkness of influence. And there's no morality here. You can sell dreams or you can sell can openers. Same. The marrying maiden, the ability to rise up, to have this drive and ambition, it is always conditioned by a decline in the drive and ambition of others. It's that balance. In the externalization of this line, we see perhaps that we are doing in the world what we would like the world to do for us. Do for the totality what you hope the totality will do for you. There is the need to recognize that enlightenment and darkenment is not about achieving that for yourself. It is in trying to achieve that for others that you find it. Built into this fourth line is this recognition that enlightenment, or whatever these terms mean, this deep spiritual process is not about ourselves. It is not our enlightenment or our endarkenment. This comes elsewhere. This is about what is possible for the totality, because anyone who has this line cannot benefit from it unless they are benefiting from whoever can get it through them. We're all in it together, I guess. The grounding is coming through gate 53 in the fourth line, called assuredness. How does this support or ground a line that is called enlightenment, endarkenment, a line that is so pure that it has no exaltation or detriment? Answers on a postcard. So this is the second sun transit today. We've already had a look at the moon in gate 3, that sacral gate of difficulty at the beginning, the gate of ordering in the channel of mutation, of course, because we have Pluto in gate 60 right now. So the moon is moving into gate 27 at 01:35 tomorrow morning. This is the sacral gate of caring and nourishment. This is the gate that tells us right in its foundation that we have to be selfish. When it comes to caring, we have to make sure that we have what we need first. We have to make sure we have the nourishment we need. We make sure we're looking after ourselves before we look outside and start to think about taking care of anybody else. Yeah. Okay. And it's tribal, and the tribe just love that. The tribe are all over selfishness. Okay, that's us for today. We're moving into the fifth line tomorrow, and so I will be back for that one. Thank you very much for joining me in Endarkenment, Enlightenment, or whichever way around. Interesting line, huh? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Go gently.